All right, welcome back, True Seeker. Real quick stream. In about 30 minutes, we'll be back with Jeff Young for another guitar lesson. But first, sadly, correct again. I've been talking about the mass shootings in 201, and I said circle June 9th, 201 days after Biden's birthday. Won't be surprised if we get another mass shooting that day. And they're saying in the town of Maryland, at Columbia Machine, the workplace, there's a deadly shooting that's killed 3 people. And if you don't know why it matters that it's 201 days after Joe Biden's birthday, then I know you're new here. You probably also don't know about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation 1 month before the outbreak, or the history of the Jesuit order that controls this nation and their obsession and fascination with that number. But notice Jesuit Joe Biden from the Jesuit town of Scranton, Pennsylvania, where The Office is set, that hit NBC show that ran 201 episodes that shows the Jesuit prep school's flag in every episode. Again, from Joe Biden's birthday to today, June 9th, is 201 days later. And if you're new here, gematria is the simple practice of coding numbers into words based on the alphabetic order forwards and backwards with rules of numerology. There's 4 base ciphers. The Jesuit order has gematria of 69 and 201, and here we are on 6/9, 201 days after Biden's birthday. If you missed my video earlier today on the Donbass region and Russia securing it 201 days after Biden's birthday, after him and Putin met 201 days after the Ignatian year began to discuss Ukraine, and a year ago to the day he threatened Russia not to invade Ukraine. If you missed that, go back and check it out. But again, to get you caught up, just in recent days, you had the Buffalo mass shooting on Hillary Clinton's 201st day of her age. Why does that matter? Because Hillary Clinton cut the ribbon for that top store that was a big political news story at the time. And that store also opened on O.J. Simpson's birthday, the man where the crime scene was found June 13th, the day leaving 201 days left in the year. And he's been used as a Jesuit psychological operations to divide the people of this nation ever since, just like how they're now trying to divide people over guns. People who are for the Second Amendment, people who are against it. It's always divide and conquer. Left, right, pro-life, pro-choice, transgender, no transgender, this sports team, that sports team, this religion, that religion, etc., etc. In Uvalde, the big celebrity there is Matthew McConaughey. The shooting was 201 days after his birthday. He just gave a nice speech about green Converse, which equals 201. If you missed that video, check it out. It was 2 days ago. Then you had the shooting in Taft, Oklahoma, which equals 201. And just like Skull and Bones equals 201, and the first president who was a member of Skull and Bones was Taft. And again, Skull and Bones is modeled after the Knights Templar. The Jesuits have the Templar cross in their logo. And they're both military orders that serve the Catholic Church that controls this nation. And remember, a military personnel file is called a 201 file, and the truth about a lot of these shootings is that they are federal operations, and they're using military-trained people who are under some kind of mind control, or something's going on there. I guess they're finding the right kind of psychopath with that 201 file who has the right psychological profile to be the, latest active shooter. But right after the Tulsa shooting on the anniversary of the race riots, which came 201 days after the Superior General's birthday, the leader of the Jesuits, then you had the St. Francis church shooting in Nigeria on Pentecost Sunday, which equals Sunday. And of course, the hospital on the anniversary of the Tulsa race riots was St. Francis, and we're living in the time of the first Jesuit pope, Pope Francis, whose birth name is Jorge Mario Bergoglio, which equals 201. Again, first pope to live in Suite 201, known as the Domus Sanctae Martyr, which equals 201, in tribute to Ignatius of Loyola, who equals 201, the founder of the Jesuits. And again, that long history of the Jesuits being saved by Catherine the Great, who preserved the order with 201 Jesuit priests. So again, the Jesuits in 201, it's a really long history. I'll just put it this way. It's not an accident that Inauguration Day is 20/1 in D.C., the Jesuit stronghold. It's not an accident that Beau Biden died at 46, 201 days before the Pope's birthday, and the Jesuit priest who did the funeral also did Biden's inauguration on 20/1, and his name equals 201. His name's Leo Jeremiah O'Donovan. The point is, it wasn't too hard to predict that there would be a mass shooting 201 days after Biden's birthday in light of the way the 201s are stacking up. And for other familiar patterns, The address of the shooting begins with the address 129. Remember, 129 is the number 201 in base 8 counting. The name of the road, Baikal Road, equals 61, like active shooter, like how the FBI just came out and said there were 61 active shooters last year. If you missed that, that was just days ago. The FBI said there were 61 active shooters last year. So Baikal Road also equals 61. And I guess I wrote it down below. The name of the workshop, Columbia Machine, equals 66, like mass shooting. And there's more to say about Larry Hogan, but the town itself, Smithsburg, Maryland, has gematria of 109, like shooting. Remember, they're calling for a 94-style assault weapons ban. And don't forget what day that happened, September 13th, 94. And that's the 256th day of the year, leaving 109 days remaining. Again, shooting is 109. Assault weapons ban and Second Amendment are 256. And then with regards to the date being written 13/9, gun control itself is 139. And don't forget, on the anniversary of the Parkland shooting last year, Biden said there will be gun reform during my administration. So, again, these rituals are all over. Just saying that, I just remembered another one from the other day. The Phoenix shooting was 139 days from the mayor's birthday, and her name equals 201. We left a nice message for her secretary, and we haven't heard a call back. No surprise. And again, the problem is, there's not enough people in the world who are up on this knowledge and making these kind of phone calls and sharing this information. But imagine if today there were 10 million people uploading this video to YouTube, sharing the same thing, talking to their neighbors, friends, family. Eventually the word would get out, and whether people think it's kooky or not at first, they're going to realize in due time that this is exactly what's going on, and it's why we have a million correct predictions over the course of the 9 years that I've been here, from sports to news to politics to rig selections. We told you why Slow Joe was going to win in 2020 as number 46 weeks after the Pope's birthday, when JFK got his head knocked off at age 46. They're the only two Catholic presidents. The word Catholic equals 46, just like there's 46 books in the Catholic Old Testament. So, anyhow, and by the way, just the whole Capitol insurrection, huge 201 ritual today. A Michigan politician, Michigan equals 46, arrested 201 days after Biden's birthday. Again, don't forget, Trump and Biden are both in the same Jesuit club. Trump's got the 201 connection in the same way Biden does. And people got to wake up and see what the federal government is. It's a machine that works against us 24/7, 365. So I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. And, if you guys find some more things, I'm sure there are. I just did this one real quick. Please leave those finds in the comments. Share them on freetofindtruth.com, where you won't be censored. And I will be back very shortly with Jeff Young, who's got another guitar lesson for us. And if you guys don't know Jeff Young, again, professional guitarist. He used to play for Megadeth, and they're doing a Megadeth reunion tour. So that's coming up real soon. But Jeff Young will be with us momentarily, and he's always got really interesting things to say as well. Not only is he great with the guitar, he's been a long-time proponent of getting the knowledge out about this research. So be back real soon. And one more thing, the Bastille Day video that Tara requested, I said I was going to do that today. I might do it today after I'm done with the Jeff Young stream, but it depends on how long Jeff Young wants to go on for. If it's long, I'll save it for tomorrow. But that one is coming soon. So be back shortly. And until next time, Truth Seeker.